Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. Look, we're back together.
Yay.
I'm home from California. I've been home for several days.
Yep.
We have so much to update you on, I feel like. And we're going to bring you along today because today's going to be a really fun day. Where are we going right now?
We're going to go see the Broadway Aladdin.
The tour is here in Anchorage.
Yeah.
And we're very excited about it. We've had tickets for months and months. It's the last Broadway show of the season in our subscription.
Yep.
We have a new season coming up this fall. Very excited about it. I tried to convince Sherri to let me buy a little Abu costume for Missy and bring her. Sherri shut it down.
Well,
very rude. It is also record store day.
Yeah.
So our thought is that we would go get some records, go visit our local record shop, Obsession Records after this. We also, you don't know this, we also are going to go to our local comic book store because we need to get our passes. Next weekend is Arctic Comic-Con.
Right.
And we are going to it on Sunday, and we need to go pick up our passes. So, Broadway's Aladdin, pick up Comic-Con, that was weird, Comic-Con passes, and then Record Store Day.
All right.
And in the middle of all that, we'll fill you in on all the stuff that's been going on with us in life.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. We've just parked. It is a beautiful sunny day in Anchorage. It's actually about 50 degrees right now. It's supposed to be almost 60 later today. Warmest day of the year. And as we're walking to the Performing Arts Center, which is that building straight ahead, Sherri just pointed out, there's a restaurant here in downtown called the Glacier Brew House.
Right here.
And it just smells like roasted meats.
So good. It like permeates downtown.
Looks like lots of people heading to the show, which is always good. I will say, of our season this year, this is kind of the only real family show. We had Hamilton, we had Come From Away, we had Six, and now Aladdin. So I feel like we're going to see lots and lots of families here at this one. Here we are in the theater for Aladdin. Back in the vehicle after Aladdin. Sherri, how was it?
It's so good.
It was good.
It was a lot of fun.
The genie is the highlight of that show.
Hilarious.
It's got to be the most fun role to play.
Yeah.
It is just over the top and fun. It was great. I will say, of the entire season of shows we went to, I think Aladdin may have rivaled Hamilton as far as like how full the theaters were.
I think so. Yeah.
So that's awesome. Yeah. Super fun. It is 3:30. The Comic-Con tickets stop at 4. So we're going to the comic book store to get our tickets. Okay, we're stopped at a red light, but there's something that we forgot to tell you about Aladdin, and it was hilarious.
It was so funny. There was a family sitting in front of us, and a boy who was probably 9 or 10 years old. And in the first kiss between Jasmine and Aladdin, he was like, "Oh!"
Oh, just like
so loud.
The
and
best
then the same
boy
thing at the
response.
end, too.
Well, what was hilarious about the kiss at the end was that his sister was like clapping all excited, and he was like, "Oh!" It was perfect.
It's so funny.
Here we are at Bosco's. You can see Arctic Comic-Con badge pickup. Look at that. We got it. It's very exciting. So as with all Comic-Cons, there are different... Oh my gosh, Sherri's throwing... You are so angry. There are different celebrities, actors, comic book people, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But there is one main reason we are going.
Yeah.
We're pretty excited about this.
We're very excited about this.
Irene Bedard,
The voice of Pocahontas.
the voice of Pocahontas, who is actually from Alaska, is going to be there.
Yeah.
It's our own Alaskan Disney princess. How have we never met her?
I don't know, but we're gonna.
And she's doing a panel on Sunday, the day we're going. We've got some things for her to sign. And so, yeah, next weekend, a little bit of a Comic-Con vlog coming. Yeah. Plus, their badges have a Sasquatch on it. You guys think I wouldn't go to that? Come on. All right, Aladdin is done. Comic-Con tickets are picked up now. Time to go to our local record store for Record Store Day. So one of the things I love about this place is that they have a bunch of new and old record players and so many records. So they do have the new Taylor Swift here. It's $46. But here's what's interesting is that it doesn't have the double album. It only has the first one. And we actually like the second one better. So maybe not today. So the way that it works is that whatever record has like the little flagged RSD, those are Record Store Day like releases. So you can see they have lots of them up here and all around the store. We found some gems, time to check out. So we found 3 albums. None of them were record store day ones,
Well,
but
okay.
we're excited for the ones we got. What did we get?
We got Lionel Richie.
This
This way.
is my favorite Lionel Richie. Sherri's dropping albums. This is my favorite Lionel Richie album. Can't Slow Down. Right, Stuck on You, All Night Long, Penny Lover. Hello? Come on. All right, sorry. This is mostly me. This one's mostly me.
This one's probably mostly me.
Miles
Davis.
at Carnegie Hall from 1961.
Very excited about that.
That's very cool.
And this one's probably mostly me as well. He found this one for me, actually. Joshua Radin.
I knew that was a name of an artist that you liked or had listened to.
Yeah.
And it was in the $5 bin.
Yeah, so this is only $5.
And it's a brand new vinyl.
Yeah.
Love that. So apparently they had a line when they opened at 8 a.m. this morning because a lot of what they had early was like record store day exclusives. Exclusives that people were there to get. We didn't get any of those, but I'm happy with the 3 we got.
I am too. Yep.
Okay, we're back home. We did a thing. Sherri, we stopped at the Habitat Restore.
We did.
Which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's like a used store that sells everything from like construction equipment to furniture to art to hard hats.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Now, here in our guest room, we have this dresser that we've had for years and years.
This used to be teal.
It did used to be teal.
I think when we bought it, the whole dresser was like a dirty off-white.
Yep.
So we painted it white and added teal accents, and then we decided
The teal didn't work so well in
it
here.
didn't work so well in here, so we got the same color gray as this.
Yep.
And painted the accents gray.
But while we were at the Restore, we saw something that I'll say we liked. It was mostly you. It's a bookshelf.
It's a bookshelf, and we have an issue with our bookshelves.
Oh, we do.
Upstairs
Oh, we
is that
do.
There's not enough of them.
Yeah. So the issue is
I have
with.
a bookshelf deficit.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So the issue is with the bookshelves, not with the amount of books you have.
No.
Cool. So our thought was, you don't really need a dresser in our guest room
Right.
because we do have this thing. So if we have people stay with us
Yep.
and they need a spot for things, we can use that. There's all sorts of space to hang stuff up. We can get creative. And so the dresser is not necessarily needed.
And I don't know that many of the guests that have stayed in here have actually even used the dresser, because most of them don't stay for like a very long time, so they're not unpacking into a dresser.
So the dresser is going away. We're going to post this on Facebook Marketplace. Just try to get rid of it today. And we bought a bookshelf.
We bought a bookshelf.
All right, so let's get this moved. Get the bookshelf in.
Yeah.
So here is the bookshelf. You might say, there's no shelves. Well, actually, the shelves are right there. So there are shelves. Oh, okay. What are you? Nope, it's not for you.
We need the Missy stamp of approval.
Missy, do you have to check it out? Hi, sweet girl. So this, we'll show you all put together. We do want to basically like clean it off, pledge it, all of that kind of stuff. It was $50,
Yeah.
which I feel like is a great price. So let's get it clean, put together, and put in place. Missy, is that okay? I know this is going in your room, and we didn't ask your permission first, but I think you're okay with it. The bookshelf is in place. Sherri's adding the shelves now. It definitely fits in the space better. We do have an outlet over here, so we pushed it kind of up over. That's sort of where the dresser went to. It comes out not as far as the dresser did, which is great, so it buys us a little bit more floor space.
Not a whole lot, but
Not a whole lot, but in an already small room.
yep.
It's nice.
A little bit helps.
Yeah. They are all in. Look at that, one book. That's what we're gonna do. We're just put one book on the shelf. Call it good.
Ta-da!
Okay, I actually think it looks pretty great in here.
I do too.
And now you can buy more books. No. You just have space for the books you already own.
Yeah.
And to buy more books.
Well.
The first books are being shelved, and they fit pretty good. So on top of the dresser was this whole, is that all one series?
Yeah, they're all like the Twisted Tales.
The Disney Twisted Tales?
Yeah.
And so they were on top of the dresser, so they're going to take the first shelf there in the room. Now, to figure out what's going to fill the rest of the shelves. And just like that, it is done. I absolutely love this. And We figured out Sherri has space to buy about 25 more books. Actually, more than that, because you can put more books down there.
Yeah.
So she moved some of her popular series like Harry Potter down here. Twilight. We put our friend Colin's Disneyland photos right there on top. Got the plant there. What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
Glad we bought it.
Yes.
It's a heck of a $50 bookshelf.
Yeah, it's in really good shape. Like we just dusted it with like pledge.
This was not on the agenda today.
No.
But I'm glad we did it.
Me too.
And because Sherri moved so many books downstairs, these look way better. There used to be books like stacked all up on top. Now, looks like that. And over here, that bookshelf is full as well, but looks much less cluttered. And even the bookshelves in our bedroom. No books stacked on top. I don't know that this has ever happened.
Oh no.
That was a really good purchase. I'm so glad we got that. I was skeptical at first, but oh no. Sherri just gasped. I don't know what she's going to do. Are those more books you just found? Oh, it's Iron Flame and Fourth Wing. Can those go downstairs in the bedroom? You just read them. You're not going to read them again soon.
That's true.
This is the dilemma, you guys. This is the battle that exists.
But they're so pretty.
Ridiculous. A couple things I want to update you guys on. First of all, this is very exciting. We are now past 15 hours a day of daylight.
Yes.
Here in Anchorage. And that's awesome. I think that the sun is setting, oh man, 6:30 and setting after, or rising at 6:30, setting after 9:30, something like that.
It's nice.
It is very nice. Today's been just a beautiful day. Also, there were a few things that happened while I was gone on my trip. Sherri got her hair dyed again, got her hair done. She also got 2 tattoos. If you follow us on Instagram, you know about one of them. You've seen one of them. The second one happened with her sister. We'll talk to her about that here in a second. But first, we got to find space for those books. First, let's talk about your sister's trip here.
Yeah.
So, I think we touched on it in a vlog. It was kind of last minute because I was going to be in California. Your sister flew up here and spent a few days with you.
Yeah, and it kind of started out as a joke because I told her that I had a tattoo appointment and I asked if she wanted to come with. And knowing that it was like the next day or 2 days later and that she wouldn't be able to, but you know, kind of joking, and she was like, actually, maybe I could. And so she wasn't up here for this, but she did come up here for several days and we just hung out.
Yeah, which was great. So before she got up here, you went in and got your first tattoo.
I did.
Of while I was gone.
Yes.
This is the one you posted on Instagram.
Yes.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
So tell us about this bad boy.
So this is the Edelweiss flower.
Mm-hmm.
It is the official flower of Switzerland, which is where my dad's side of the family comes from. And it stands for resilience and bravery and purity and something else. I just thought it's really pretty, and I love the ties to my roots. So
Yeah, you wanted something that spoke to
my ancestry.
Yeah, so this flower grows all through the Alps. It's actually pretty cool. I had actually heard of it because of the Sound of Music song, but I had never like looked into the flower itself until you said you wanted this tattoo.
Yeah.
Also, the design work on it is so cool.
It looks like graphite pencil. Like my cousin Abby said that, and I was like, oh, you're right.
It's so cool.
I love it.
I love it too. Now, so that was going to be the only tattoo you got while I was gone.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, so in talking to my sister about her trip up here, she was like, I think I do actually want to get a tattoo. And so she was talking to Olivia, who did this, and got an appointment, and I was like, I think I want to piggyback. And so I texted Olivia, and I was like, can I fit myself in right after my sister? And she's like, yep. So
this next tattoo, it's an addition to a tattoo you already had.
Yes, so my very first tattoo was a little book and coffee cup that I drew. Just very plain, simple lines, just to kind of see how my skin would handle a tattoo, how I would handle a tattoo. And
It was your tester tattoo.
it was my tester, and very, very simple. And so I've kind of wanted to zhuzh it up a little bit for a while, and that's what I did. So this is the original book and coffee cup, but they had no shading. It was just kind of the flat book and coffee cup. So she added shading.
Very one-dimensional.
Yep, and then she added, like, well, glitter as far as tattoos go, and a dragon.
It's so cool.
I love it.
It's crazy how just the addition of that stuff made this tattoo really feel like it came alive.
Yeah, I love it.
Now the race is officially on because I was in the lead pretty securely.
By quite a bit. So when you left on your trip, you had 9 tattoos and I had 6.
Now
I now have 8.
I'm still in the lead.
I'm one behind.
I'm still in the lead, but it is much closer.
Yeah.
So, tattoos, hair, time with your sister. Overall, you had a good time while I was gone, though?
A very good time. We, I mean, the first half of the week I just worked. And it's been busy at work, so I just worked. And then my sister got here and worked during the day, but then hung out and chatted and watched terrible movies, and it was it was great.
It was funny. So I got home at about 1 a.m. I think on a Monday, and
Tuesday morning.
That's right, Tuesday morning. And Lisa had to go to the airport at like 5:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning.
So I didn't get a lot of sleep.
So you didn't get a lot of sleep.
You didn't get.
I didn't get a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
But I did get up, went to the airport with them.
Yeah.
It was so weird. It's like, here's the thing. Genuinely like Lisa. Like
right.
Lisa.
Hi Lisa. Bye Lisa.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, I'll spend even if it's 10 more minutes. Yes, I'll get up and go to the airport.
Yeah.
It was so good to see her. I'm so glad you got time with your sister.
Me too. She said it was exactly what she needed. Work for her has been really stressful. And so her husband really encouraged her to come up here and like take a break. And she said it was exactly what she needed. And I agree. I didn't realize how much I needed it, but I'm so glad that I got it because it was great.
Now I want to show you something we found online. We'd mentioned that at Arctic Comic Con next weekend, we are meeting Irene Bedard, the voice of Pocahontas. So we were like, what could we have her sign? And we went online and found the Pocahontas Funko Pops. We looked here in Anchorage and could not find these anywhere, which I guess I understand. But I'm so glad we were able to get this one and have it shipped here in time. So next weekend, excited to get this signed. We are hungry. It is dinner time. So we're going to make chicken lettuce wraps. You can see we've got the chicken we're going to cook up here. We've got the lettuce we're going to use for the wraps. And then we're going to grate up some carrots. We're going to grate up some green onions. And we're actually going to make a bit of a, like a peanut sauce. Using peanut butter, some teriyaki, some soy, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of garlic. Just kind of make up a little peanut sauce. And I think, fingers crossed, this is going to be pretty good. Got a bit of a mess going on here. But you can see, got the carrots cut up, green onions, lettuce. I have the peanut sauce, which ended up actually super good.
Yeah.
I did end up using a little bit of avocado oil in there, some ginger, garlic salt, and then some toasted sesame oil. And honestly,
Really good.
it did. It turned out perfect. Sherri's got the chicken done over here. She seasoned it with some of this ginger teriyaki seasoning from the Spice and Tea Exchange. Look how good that looks. I'm very excited about this. Also, I am going to put some sriracha on mine because I like a little bit of heat. While we eat dinner, we are going to continue our journey through the Monsterverse. Sherri has not seen Kong Skull Island. So we're going to watch this one next. And then it is just Godzilla King of the Monsters, and she's all caught up.
Yeah.
She's seen them all.
And that's your favorite, is that right?
Godzilla King of the Monsters. So Godzilla King of the Monsters and Kong Skull Island are probably my 2 favorites.
Okay.
Because I feel like Kong Skull Island will be helpful for you. So when we watched Godzilla vs. Kong, there was a lot of things I had to like fill her in on. And like, here's this, here's why, here's that, here's that. A lot of the stuff that I filled you in on will be in this. Origin stuff.
This is a great cast. Dang.
Skull Island?
Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly. Good lord.
Yeah, it's a great cast.
Wow.
This is a great movie.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree? I do want to know, for Monsterverse fans out there, of all of the Kong or Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Kong movies, which is your favorite? I think for me it's Kong Skull Island and Godzilla King of the Monsters, I think. So we're gonna go watch this while we eat. So we hit pause on the movie because I want to show you outside. Look at that, 9:30 p.m. and it is still bright as could be. It may have been a very long winter, but summer is finally coming. Our movie is over. Sherry, what did you think of Kong Skull Island?
It was good. It was a lot of blood.
Not just blood, innards, guts, residue. It's so good. It's exactly what I want from these movies. I want to watch King Kong reach in and pull the innards out of another monster. And you get to see it. It's a little bit different than Princess Diaries. A little bit.
I'm gonna stick to my pink box movies.
The last movie we have to watch in the series is Godzilla King of the Monsters, which the end credit scene of this movie sets up.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. How was dinner? The lettuce wraps.
It was so good. Definitely something I want to do again.
Yeah, turned out this was all Sherry's idea, and your dream became a reality.
And it was so good.
It was really good. Friends, so we're going to end the vlog, though. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Saturday, going to Aladdin, record store day, picking up our Comic-Con tickets, randomly buying a bookshelf.
And then reorganizing our bookshelves.
And it turned out perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm so glad we did that. So, friends, we love you so much, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.